Hello and welcome to Wingin It. So we are here once more. We have another Wingspan open game. This is from the round 4 matchup against Tero from Tuck and Cash. So yeah, game 2, if you haven't seen game 1 already, definitely worth checking that one out before we get started here. I will link that in the card in the top right. But yeah, we did get the win in that first game, so that's what we like to see. We were going first in that game 1, so as with the previous rounds, we're going second. In this game 2, Tay has already picked their hand a long time ago. We won't talk about that. But here we go. It is time. Get stuck in with our hand. And we've got the Chaffinch yet again. I feel like that bird is always coming up for me in tournament games recently. But yeah, maybe not the game for here when we don't really have such a good wetland. So what's Tay gone for? Okay, 3 birds, 2 food. Definitely nice when you're able to do that. But yeah, this is not great. Feeder as well. Not an amazing feeder. Was it the Tanager? There was a game I had recently where I was considering the Tanager, but the feeder was just awful, and I think that's fair to say that that is the case here as well. Again, so yeah, honestly, not really sure what to keep here. Great Egret is the only wetland bird. It's definitely not ideal. Of course, we do have the Goldeneye in the tray, but I don't really think Goldeneye is a very good bird, and with no other cavity nests, definitely would be a bit slow to get that down. So, give it the big old and hope it gets better. It's normally the approach. And yeah, bonus cards, well, Visionary Leader's so bad, especially with no card draw. So, Poodle Expert I like. Obviously, don't really have the setup for it necessarily here, or the kind of the birds that you might look to keep. Normally you'd hope you'd get one to get you going, but honestly, this might be a 5-fooder. This might be a 5-fooder. Don't see those too often. The only one that I might keep is the Junko, just as a way of, spend those turns digging, and then at least, if I don't get good cards, well, I can turn those into some extra food this way. But it's kind of tricky because, again, no worms in the feeder. I need a worm for the Junko. I need a worm for the Goldeneye, so I'd almost be tempted to go solo Egret. That's how bad this is. And then yeah, maybe solo Egret and then Chaffinch in the forest. At least that way, I can grab the fish, play that. It does help the first 200 rounds, but man, what a terrible start that would be to do that. So. Honestly, I think Great Egret at this point. Is that better than Goldeneye? It might be. I don't know. I think that's a little bit too crazy. It's a little bit too out there, even for me. So yeah, I think do we just do that? I think we just do that. We just overpay for either the Goldeneye or the Junko. Because yeah, otherwise I don't really see a whole lot going for us. So, no, I think I'm gonna go Egret over Goldeneye. I really don't like that Goldeneye. And at least this Egret does help for a couple of round goals. And that first in a round goal, birds with more than 4, not always easy. Early game to get those big point birds down. So. Do we keep the Junko or do we go Chaffinch? I think we might go Chaffinch here. And yeah, that could be the forest bed if we desperately need something. So I suppose no, because if there's a seed there, yeah, I could grab the fish and the seed, and that's the 2 birds for that. And then, like I say, lay eggs, draw some birds, turn those into points and food. So I think we're going to lock this in, but man, this is yeah. This is pretty bad, so I'm kind of hoping I mean, I'm kind of hoping that Tay is going to pick something up here. And maybe reveal something better for us, but yeah, not to be there. So Carolina Chickadee, that is the kind of bird that we would normally look for. So we're going to take this fish while it's there. And yeah, I think I think as weird as this is going to look, I think it's going to have to be solo egret and start digging. So don't tell me they've got wood duck. Please don't tell me they've got wood duck. That would make things very painful. But yeah, I think the black vulture is definitely one I might have my eyes on as well in the tray. You know, when you got no food, 3 birds are going to be nice. But we're going to take the seed because that Junco is gonna come in handy, I think. Just being able to kind of dig for a bit, and yeah, know that okay, if I get good birds, I play them. If I get bad birds, well, they're a point and they're a food. So in this kind of setup where I think it's pretty evident that I'm not going to have a lot of food. Yeah, getting as much as I can from the bird house is going to be nice. So, ooh, okay. At least they went for the extra cherry. So, kind of curious what that might be. Not really picking up wetland bird food, but maybe it's going to be a gallinule. But let's do it. Let's confuse Tay by playing solo egret. He's not going to know what's hit him here. He's not going to know what has hit him at all. He's not ready for solo egret, but oh man, I don't think I've ever done that. That is probably a first for me after hundreds, thousands of games of Wingspan at this point. Going solo wetland egret to get things kicked off. So it is a gallinule. I predicted that right. So do you know what? If you're going to give me some cards, and I can turn those into points of food as well, be my guest. Because yeah, my card draw is equally not great. So, but yeah, that is like the egret going to help them for these first 2 end of round goals. So yeah, I'll be interested to see. If they can really challenge for the end of round goal. But Whiteback Woodpecker, definitely a card you want to see. So that's the food problem potentially sorted. Yeah, do we still grab this vulture? I'm kind of tempted to, as a free second forest bird. Definitely tempted to. Given the lack of cards. I will take it. Hopefully no rule 16. I would maybe not say that's a rule 16. So we're okay. We're good. I suppose maybe they grab it. They probably could get the food for it, and I don't think they've got enough turns for that. But yeah, we've got at least something here. I think probably play these 2 and lay eggs. Prep myself for the next round. And yeah, get ready to draw cards because we're going first in round 2. And when you're going first in round 2, you want to be ready. You want to be ready for if a good tray is there for you, so you can make the most of it. So I would assume Tay's going to go for cards here. And I would assume they're going to use this gallinule power, so all players draw 1 from the deck and give me something. And as I say, I would not say no to that. I would not say no to that with Junco in hand. So let's have a look what we're going to get. Lincoln Sparrow, well, not great. Not great. So not too excited about that. But we could. Do we play Junco here first? I could be a bit patient here. Play Junco. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Maybe I could play Woodpecker. Get food. So I do want to get this Junco down. I think it does make sense to kind of go for that setup. But yeah, the idea of playing Junco before I lay eggs. Now I do have this Lincoln Sparrow. It does tempt me, but equally, I think if I play this Junco, it might put him off using the forest, or not using the forest, using the wetland the gallinule to give me free stuff, because he'll know I can turn that into more free stuff. So yeah, we'll go Woodpecker, and we'll get hit by an online error which is fantastic. So hopefully we're all good. Looks like it went through. That might be a sign of a timer bug. So I'll just let Taylor know they might be timer bugged. Game is so confused. The game is so confused by my bizarre solo egret opening that it doesn't know how to cope, and it just throws up the error. So, but yeah, to be honest, this is going better than it could have done. I think getting some free cards could be nice. Obviously, Tayray's going to see a lot of cards, which is scary. But getting that woodpecker early, that was definitely a nice draw. And yeah, we're going to have good food access now, so I'm certainly, yeah. And that round 2 trades is all going to be about looking for some more wetland birds, I think, and hopefully we can get some more card draw. We can use the food. We can do some tucking under the Junko. Turn that into points and food. So yeah, that's going to be the play. And you know, it happens a lot in this game. You know, quite often you find these kind of games where everything can hinge on that round 2 trade. It can really swing things in your favor. So yeah, you know, I've had games where it's helped me before. You know, recent games where you get a Raven or something pop up just at the perfect time. But equally, it can really hurt you if that tray is, you know, something for your opponent, or obviously you're hoping for that good tray and it doesn't come to you. So they went for food and they didn't chuck a card. So that's definitely worrying. It's definitely worrying. If they didn't chuck a card, it means they must have some real good stuff, and they do still have. I'm sure they kept 3 birds at the start, so they probably got quite a few in hand. So yeah, we'll lay eggs first here, and then we can look at playing this vulture, I think, next. But yeah, otherwise it is going to be patiently waiting and seeing what the tray has in store for us. So yeah, birds with more than 4, unless they've got a common swift. That's the only one that comes to mind. I guess maybe they might have maybe one of the wetland birds, like a Wilson Snipe, another card giving power. That would be a little bit overkill, but hey, if it wins you the end of round, then you go for it. So yeah, I would definitely like to get the tie on this end of round, if possible. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Oh, it's going to be Carolina Wren. Very interesting. Okay, so we're going to have kind of similar looking setups here. We've got a yellow rumped warbler in the tray. I don't think too interested in that. So yeah, we'll play our black vulture. And yeah, we're gonna tie in around. So what have we got? We've got a little sneak peek, but I'm not too sure what I saw in the round 2 tray. We've got a common raven. so much for developing the forest. That definitely goes out the window. So yeah, we're gonna draw that, and I think we're gonna draw this pleated woodpecker as well, because Tayray's got the start of a pretty nice looking forest there with the chickadee and the wren. So we'll remove those from selection. Hopefully. Okay, good. Nothing good revealed there. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Sometimes you get to that round 2 tray, and there's a Chihuahuan Raven waiting for you. So definitely happy to see that. But it's not a game-winning card in all scenarios. I think the games where I've been hurt the most are where you have a Raven and you have no card draw. To be completely honest, this is looking very much like one of those games. So yeah, we are going to have to work for this. It's not a free victory here. And yeah, it might make Tayray think twice about using the Gallinule at least against someone they know's got a Raven, but no card draw. So they left the rodent for me, which I like. I can grab that pretty easily there. And yeah, that's going to give me the food to get this Raven down, which is definitely important. So yeah, let's do that. We'll take... Yeah, we'll take a worm. We'll take a worm, because I'm kind of thinking here. Kind of thinking if I play this Junko as well. Or even this Lincoln Sparrow. Just as that way of... yeah, you know, getting that second wetland bird and second grassland bird, which is going to be important, and just sort of ping that back and forth between those two habitats. So that could be an option. Terry going very heavy on food here, but they have got good forest. So glad I got rid of that pleated woodpecker. Yeah, chickadee 5 caches already. A little bit crazy. So right, I need to think about this. Is it worth taking any of those birds in the tray? I'm kind of tempted by the Cassin Sparrow. If I'm going to lay eggs a lot, that power's going to be handy. But the turtle dove as well. Turtle dove as well, especially this end around goal, could be useful. So, do we want to go Junko? Is that going to be too much food? I think it is at least a way of turning some of these cards into points. But you know what? Let's draw cards first, because we can do that. So I think I will take this turtle dove. I think I will take it. I think I will take both of these, because at least this is a time where he's not got eggs. So worst case scenario, I reveal some good birds. He's going to have to draw them inefficiently. So we'll take them both. And yeah, we reveal a pink power in the cuckoo, which I think, well, he might want, but he's not got the bold in this space. So that's going to make things tricky. But equally, that black turn, I mean, that would be good for me. Clearly good for him as well, so... I think... How do we play this? We've got four turns left. We can get both of these two down and get eggs on them for the end of round. So that might be important. Bed Sparrow, okay. That's going to help for the egg production. Very similar to this Cassin Sparrow. But yeah, I can do Raven eggs, Turtle Dove eggs. I can even use that to draw a card, so that's quite a handy little power to use, I think, in this early game, especially when you don't have good card draw. So yeah, if that wins me then around, I think that's worth doing. So let's play this Raven. And yeah, I do have enough turns. And I think enough egg production here. So let's see, I lay 2 eggs, discard 1. I might have to skip the Raven. No, he's laying eggs. Okay, it makes sense. I might have to skip the Raven, or I might have to use this as the free egg. So, yeah, something to bear in mind at least there. I mean, is he even gonna? If he doesn't have time to get an extra nest type down, I might leave it and I might play this Cassin Sparrow first, so I'll at least give myself the option. I'll give myself that extra bit of food. But yeah, I wonder what he could have. I suppose he could pick up the turn, play the turn, lay eggs on it. But yeah, I would definitely be looking at that yellow-billed cuckoo. For me, it's not worth denying from him, but rough. Okay, well that's all of his food. That's all of his food. Do we think he's gonna play another one? I think playing this Cassin Sparrow is gonna be good for me. But equally, I think picking up maybe some of those birds. Oh, I don't know. Well, he's going to use that rough, I think, to grab the yellow-billed cuckoo. But he's still not got boldness, so it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd how this is playing. I think the Cassin Sparrow is going to be worth playing here. This is worth 2 points when I lay eggs. So even if I lose 3 from the end around, getting it down that little bit sooner, I think, is worthwhile here. So we'll do that. And yeah, we'll hold off at least a little bit. I think this turtle dove, as I said, it's going to be handy. It's going to be handy for getting that little bit of card draw. But I suppose maybe that makes sense why he didn't chuck cards before if he had this rough. Because you need 3 cards. You need 3 cards around it. So yeah, keep as many cards as you can. Use this for tucking. Oh, he's still using the Gallinule. This is bold. This is very bold. Well, we got another crappy migrating bird, so not terribly excited by that. But let's lay eggs. Let's lay eggs. And yeah, win the end of round. So I think we'll take those two, and I might still play this Junko. Might still play it, especially if I'm going to get some free cards. I know I'm going to need to gamble on the card draw myself. So yeah, at least if I get some points and get some food, which I might be able to discard for extra eggs, that's going to be nice. So yeah, definitely interested to see what he picks up with this rough. I would probably go for the Cuckoo and the Turn. The Cuckoo Pink Power is so good, and then the Turn, you know, that's your boldness to lay eggs into. So probably go for that. Then just focus on drawing cards, use the rough to cycle it around in. But yeah, that's a really strong power, this rough. Really, really strong. So definitely envious that Terry's got his hands on that. But yeah, points not looking great for us. We did have a bit of a slow start, but I think we can hopefully get things going here. Certainly, but food and personal supply is another kind of thing that's making me lean a bit towards this Junko. I think that could be handy to go for. So I got no idea what we picked up with that rough. I do kind of wish the game would show you that, but yeah, not a thing, unfortunately. But red not in the tray would be absolutely perfect for me with the Food of Expert. So we'll see if he leaves it for us. I think he has got a lot of cards, so he might not want to draw again here. I think, especially if he does have the Cuckoo and the Force's Turn, he'll want to play those. He'll want to play those pretty quickly. But yeah, there we go. He has removed it, so that's a bit sad. That's definitely sad. But we get another freebie, and it's a Moltoni. Well, Moltoni's not going to be useful here, so let's play the Dark-Eyed Junko. Let's do it. I've got at least 4 cards here that I don't want, and nothing to do with them. So turning them to points at the very least. It's going to be handy here. So yeah, kind of going to be hoping that this Turtle Dove can give us something good, but otherwise probably just legs this round and then again see what the final round tray has in store for us. So they've gone Barred Owl. So maybe they're not going. Maybe they're not going for the Cuckoo, which is kind of interesting. But I suppose that does set them up well for this end of round goal. But we're also set up very well. And yeah, we're going to lay eggs. We'll spread them out a bit for the last end of round. You can go. And yeah, we'll get. We don't need more seeds. Let's take different foods. Let's take different food and hope that yeah, that this Turtle Dove can get us something good. So do we put that Wetlands? I think we probably do. Could go Grasslands just for the extra bird, but yeah, I think go Wetlands. See where it takes us. So they're going food, but yeah, I don't think they can compete with us this end around. They get 3 a turn, we get 3 a turn, and yeah. Oh, we get even more because OP Black Vultures come into play. So thank you very much. I'll take another worm. That might come in handy. That didn't even cross my mind when they played that Barred Owl. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, we'll take it. So now it's time to play the Dove. Hopefully, good bonus card. It's actually not bad, Prairie Manager. Already got some points from it, and maybe that Inca Dove. We have got some platform nests already down, so I might go for that. But not now. Or do I go for it now? I don't think they're going to take it. Well, there's Prairie Manager. There's Prairie Manager. Damn, okay. Yeah, I'm never mentally prepared. Whenever that happens, whenever these birds come up, the eagles, man, Tate's going to be so pissed because I had this in game 1 as well. But yeah, I'm never prepared for those to come up. in the way that they do. So they always kind of catch me off guard. But we'll take it. So yeah, Prairie Manager. OP bonus card here. If we can get our hands on that Inca Dove. And hey, that's one extra egg as well with another platform nest. So, man, very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So are they going to go... What are they going to do here? Probably play a bird. Probably play a grass and birds. Is it going to be a blue throat or is it going to be a wild turkey? That's what I'm wondering. They do have that red knot. We know they picked that up, but I think they need to be playing a grass and bird here. Because this bed sparrow on its own, it's not really going to do the business. It's not gonna help out that last end round goal. You need more egg production than that. So. But yeah, this Junko maybe not going to get so many tucks now. Oh, it's a European Goldfinch. Okay, well, it's definitely not getting any tucks now. But that's fine. We'll pick up this Inca Dove. And yeah, I think we'll play the eagle and then lay eggs. Skip the Junko. So obviously this eagle is gonna trigger the Goldfinch, but that's fine. That's fine by me. Okay. Well, it is a grass bird. It's got lots of egg space. Yeah, I'm definitely switching off that Junko now. To be honest, if I've got a space for egg spam, I might just do that, and I think I will. I might not even draw cards again. Probably just play the Inca Dove, and then I can lay eggs. I can discard a food. I get 5 eggs. I get 6 off the sparrow. Every other turn, I discard a egg for 2 food, so 5.5 points a turn. And it helps end of round. So yeah, I think unless there's something amazing in the tray, you know, with this kind of crappy wetlands not getting the card draw, it's probably not going to be worth. It's probably not going to be worth it for me. So, yeah, I might. Oh well, I was going to say I might keep laying eggs, but I suppose if that gives me food, that's going to help a little bit as well. But yeah, I don't want them. I don't want to give Tay-Ray an option of winning this end around. So yeah, they're on 4. So they could go for food again and get up to 7. Whereas obviously if we lay eggs twice here, we kind of ruin that for them. I suppose I could play, if I play eagle, still have this 4 foods, and then I lay eggs, and I do have 1 extra card. So if I have to use Junko, like I get a point, but they get a point, but I get a food that might help the end of round. No, I could definitely see them. I can definitely see them going for food again here. They're getting a lot of birds. I think particularly that red knot. They'll want to play that. So yeah, I think it's going to cost us a point if we lay eggs now versus laying eggs later. I might do it and just chuck a food, because I'm going to get extras back. So yeah, if I chucked a food, I'd get up to 5 foods. And then I could just lay eggs again, so even if they do get to 7. Yeah, I could just do the Junko thing, so I think we will do that. Yeah, as long as I leave some space. So yeah, we're going to skip. We'll skip that this time. Let's take a seed and I don't know, maybe a worm. Maybe I play this Nighthawk just for food web, but it's unlikely. But yeah, definitely trying to work out Terry's endgame. I mean, how many points are they looking at? So, 12, 21, 31, 32, 37, 41. Okay, they laid eggs. Let's play the eagle then. Because yeah, we're gonna win this end of round. They're gonna do some tucks, but yeah, we can safely play this. yeah, get the Inca Dove down straight away as well, if we so choose. So we'll go. I think they're going to win that last in a round, but it depends. Depends how many times they lay eggs. We'll do that. And yeah, that's just such a nice play. I mean, even it's kind of not the game for the eagle, because normally you want this bird. Obviously, you pay with cards instead of food. So this is a good bird to get when you have loads of cards and not much food. But this is the opposite, because I have loads of food and no cards, but it does still work. It does still work for me here. As I said, I did have some extra cards to get rid of, and yeah, big points. Yeah, maxed out Prairie Manager. That's going to be very nice. It's not often you see that when you're running a Grasslands engine to max out Prairie Manager, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. 8 points, especially we're missing Food Web, so. But here we go. We do win the end of round, and I think I saw some good birds in the tray. I did indeed. Trumpeter Swan, Oyster Catcher. Oyster Catcher does hit Food Web. And Trumpeter Swan is big points. So the risk is that I leave that. But then, does Taro really want to turn picking up birds? I suppose they could. We know they've got this rough, so if they use the rough power to pick up the Swan, it could be scary. But for me, it's like, okay, 1 turn to pick it up, 1 turn to play it. It's 2 turns, 8 points. And my engine here was like 5.5, so I'm losing some points. Definitely losing some points that way. But then it's the trade-off of, okay, I lose some points, but I stop Taro from getting even more. I don't know, I think for him to play Red Knot and Trumpeter Swan, he'd have to get food here. He'd probably have to get food twice. Play Red Knot, play Trumpeter Swan, and then he's going to lose the end of round, because he's not going to have enough eggs, so I don't think he can do both. So I think, and I will just check before I do this, but I think playing Inca Dove and just laying eggs is my best bet. So if I play Inca Dove, I'll be down to 4 eggs, but Inca Dove will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're back up to 9, and I'll have 21 spaces in total. So if I'm generating 4 per turn, I might not have the space. 4 out of 21. No, 5 out of 21. So yeah, 16 spaces. I think it might be worth going for the Swan here. I think it might be worth it. Because I could pick up Swan, play Inca Dove, legs 3 times. No. And then it would be legs twice and then play the Swan. And I suppose, yeah, because it's the thing, I've already got 3 food, so I'd probably be skipping Raven every time. I'd be generating 6 eggs a turn. Yeah, I'd be full after 3 turns. So yeah, I think I do take Swan here. I think I do take it. Oh, Canada Goose. That would have been nice earlier. But it doesn't hit Prairie Manager, so I think Inca Dove is still the better play. And of course, the Tux would activate the Goldfinch, so. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think we still play the Dove and then lay eggs twice. And then play the Swan. I think that's going to be it. And to be honest, I mean, I might. Oh, Rotate Spoonbill. I might just skip Raven anyway, because I do have 2 cards to tuck and get the seeds for the Swan. So yeah, we use that, get a bunch of eggs. I do have 2 cards to tuck. Tay gets a point, I get a point, but I get a seed. So I can do 2 tucks, get the 2 seeds for that. discard 2 of my 3 food, and that's going to be perfect. I'm going to be left with no food, no seeds, no cards. And yeah, I won't have to use Raven, so these are going to be 6-point turns rather than the 5.5. So we'll get a little bit of efficiency there, but that's definitely scary. You don't like someone playing a bonus card bird late in the game like that, because it could be anything. But yeah, I wonder if their late game is just X-Spam as well, because I think they need to for the end of round. Oh, we get a vulture. We get a free vulture anyway. So yeah, food pressure. Food pressure is not really a thing. Oh no, it's Benelli's Eagle. Okay, well we're even. He can't be mad at me for pulling the Eastern Imperial because he had Benelli, so I don't like that. That was a 10-point play. But yeah, I think it's just X-Spam here. He gets 5 points once and then 4 points, but our engine's better, so. Yeah, we'll get the Egos down. We'll do the tug. As I said, good for us. We skip Raven. So yeah, that's 8 points last turn. 5, 6, 7, 15 points. 97. 97. I'll definitely take that. Definitely take that. If you'd offered me 97 when I played that Great Egret on its own in the first round, I'd have bitten your hand off. So definitely had a bit of luck here, obviously, with the Raven and the Eagle and 8-point Career Manager. But yeah, 97. It's going to depend on his bonus cards, but I think our end game, I think even Spoonbill Eagle lay eggs a bunch has been good. But I think our end game, obviously hitting the bonus card has been good. So yeah, it's going to depend. It's going to depend a lot on what Tay's bonus cards are. But we are going to lay eggs here because we do just about have space to do that, and then play Old Trumpy Swan. So we'll do that. So skip. And yeah, we keep the food. We keep the 1 extra food, so if we do have a food tiebreaker. Oh no, it's not going to be 97 because we lose the end round. So 94. But I'll still take it. But yeah, if it does come to a food tiebreaker, we'll have the extra food there, so we'll take it. But yeah, with the weak card draw, I really thought this was going to be another one of those games. Had a couple of those recently. One of those in the last round against Yord, where you have Raven, but no card draw. Things can easily slip away from you. So yeah, I think the strong performance in these end of rounds has helped. And obviously, as I said, Eagle and a very nice Inca Dove play. How many points was that Inca Dove? I think that was 10 points because it got me 5 eggs and 5 bonus card points. So 10-point Inca Dove, and it's given me some extra eggs being able to discard the food. So we take those. We take those for sure. But yeah, what bonus cards could Tay have? I was kind of thinking Behaviorist when I saw this go down, but nothing else really screams Behaviorist. Maybe Forester. Maybe that's why the owl went down. It's not Omni because he would have played. He would have played the Cuckoo. I'm still kind of surprised he didn't play the Cuckoo, but maybe he didn't want to play the turn as well. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe Viticulturalist. Like none of these are weird plays. Like all these birds he played are good in their own right. There's nothing that kind of sticks out as, oh, you'd only play that for a bonus card. So, but yeah, we're gonna find out soon enough anyway. We'll play the Trumpet Swan. So yeah, glad I took that. Did just work out perfectly in the end there. So even though laying eggs was a theoretical better play, when you don't have egg space, having a big point bird to play like that is definitely very nice. So yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, is this a 90s board? Is this a mid-90s board? I suppose rough with 3 tucks at the end. I don't know. We're gonna have a lot more eggs. he's going to have a few more tucks. Bird points. I think we're on more, but it's going to be close. But yeah, he wins the end of round comfortably in the end, and we do go into the score. So I think it is going to depend on his bonus cards. Obviously, Roseate Spoonbill with the late pickup can definitely change things. So let's have a look. Ooh, 10 bonus points. That is quite a lot. So we're pretty close here. We're pretty close. As I said, we're going to have more eggs, but we know he's going to tucks, and I think he's got a lot of cash food there as well. And he does take the win in the end there. 99 to 94. So yeah, got to be honest, that did not look like a 99 board, but fair play. Falconer and Diet Specialist. So Falconer, not the game difference maker in the end of there, but yeah, that was a good game. Definitely, I did expect to have the edge there, but I mean, Benelli's Eagle, of course, helping. But as I said, me having the Eastern Imperial Eagle kind of even things out from that perspective. But yeah, even with the wheat grasses at the end, that was enough. That was enough for taste. So that ties the series. That's 1-1, and yeah, we'll go into game 3. But it's not your usual game 3 because it's a best of 5. So still plenty more games to come. But there we go. Thank you everyone for watching. Do stay tuned for future parts in this series and this tournament. But yeah, in the meantime, take care, and I will see you in the next video.